So organisations need to get themselves fit for the future, and I think it's particularly relevant in the UK because of Brexit. And I think what organisations now need to think is about being ready, being agile, ready for change. So, what does that mean? I think they need to examine, are they as nimble on their feet as they can be? And are their costs aligned with their strategy, and are they as efficient and effective as they possibly can be? And that's really central to our Fit for Growth proposition. What we're challenging our clients to do is to really think about themselves and to say, what are we doing? Are we doing it in the right way, in the right place, with the right people? So we're challenging organisations to really completely reassess how they're going about their businesses. So a lot of organisations have been through cost-cutting rounds. I personally work in financial services, and they're at least on round 3, if not round 4. And that will get you so far. You probably can take away 10 to 15% of your cost base. But guess what? In the ensuing years, it normally creeps back in. And because of new products and new customers, it tends to layer in. What we're saying to organisations is, don't just think about cutting costs. Think more fundamentally and structurally about your business model and your operating model. That means thinking almost sometimes from a zero base. What is it we're in here in business to do? How do we do it? Where do we do it? How do we use partners? Do we do it ourselves? Do we go outsource? Do we use other organisations to do parts of our value chain? And then for those capabilities that organisations really believe that they should do themselves, how do they do it in the most effective and efficient way? And really what I would always say is you've got to look at it customer back. You've got to think about what's in the best interest of your customers and work back from that. Work back through the value chain to say, how do we best service those needs of our customers? And different organisations pick it up very differently, and so they should. So some organisations really just want to think about part of their organisation. Maybe they're worried, for instance, in financial services about the cost of regulation and compliance. That's laid on a lot of cost in the last few years, and maybe they want to focus on that to start with. Other organisations might say, well, wait a minute, look at our branch network. How much do we service our customers through branches, and how much now should we really be servicing them through digital channels? And if we change the transactions from going through branches to going through digital channels, what does that mean to our whole operating model and business model? So it's not just a flip of a channel, it really goes right the way through the organisation, right the way through to the collections. And so I think that what we often say to organisations is you might start in one place, but actually once you start to join up the pieces and think about it through your organisation, it often leads you to a different place than you might have imagined.